You are listening to The Current. I'm Jill Riley, and I am really excited to be joined by my next guest, singer, songwriter, activist, actor, police member, Sting. Hi, Sting. How are you?
Good morning. I'm very happy to be talking to you.
Well, this is great. You're in Vegas right now, aren't you?
No, I'm actually in Malibu,
Okay.
looking at a very cold Pacific Ocean gray, but I'm happy. I have a little home here, so I go back to Vegas tomorrow to
Okay.
resume my residency, which is going really well, and I'm having a great time.
Yeah. Well, that's cool that you can go home in between. But I know this Las Vegas residency. It's been a long time coming. I mean, I remember reading something about it maybe pre-pandemic, and here it is.
Yeah.
You got to launch it. So yeah, Sting, Caesar's Palace, the Coliseum. So how is it going so far? I know you're early into the residency, but how's it going so far?
We have two down and another six to go, and I have to say the first two have been so enjoyable. I wondered why I ever had any doubts that I would enjoy it. But it's been fantastic. So I'm looking forward to getting back on the horse tomorrow.
Yeah. So, and just the kind of idea and concepts behind the show, what was kind of your vision for this whole thing? I know that you really kind of, running through the hits and favorites for your fans. But what was kind of your vision? Because I know that there's really kind of a visual element to this whole thing too.
Well, it was a matter of vision. I've toured Vegas many times, just stop in for one night in the arena or another casino, but I've never had my own room before where I can create an entire different visual world for each song. And we have the technology, the projection technology, to change the scenery in a split second, and that's a very exciting thing to do. So having that opportunity it's an exciting one. It's not something I normally do. People know me for music or good lights, but the visual thing I've kind of left to other people. But so this is a bit of a novelty for me, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it, and I get to wear this bright yellow suit.
Well, and it's Vegas, you got to think about the costumes,
It's Vegas, and the rhinestone underwear. I mean, it's all there.
I'm talking with Sting here on The Current. So Las Vegas residency, that's what you've got going on now. I know that you've been able to kind of take this opportunity to work in some new music as well, as you've got a new record on the way November 19th called The Bridge. And so, yeah, and this is it's kind of what I understand is, what you were up to during the pandemic. So if you could, tell me about The Bridge and how the songs really got started.
Sure. I was in the middle of touring my play, The Last Ship, and we were in San Francisco, and it was running fantastically well. And then the mayor, wisely, shut the whole city down because of the pandemic. So I had to go home with my cast, sit in England in my home there, and decided I would have to work, otherwise I'd go completely nuts. So luckily I have a studio in my house, and 10 in the morning I would clock on to work through till dinner. And at the end of a year, I had a record, which kind of surprised me. It's not a record about the pandemic at all, but it certainly had an effect in that the record was kind of made remotely. The drummer could have been in Los Angeles while I was in Italy, and the guitar player was in Paris. So we did it remotely. The trick was to try and make it a warm record, an intimate record, and we did that really by having a long-term rapport with all of these musicians. I've worked with them for decades, so they know what I want, and I know what they want. And so without very much being said, we made an intimate record, even though we were thousands of miles apart often.
Well, I've heard two of the songs so far from the record, Rushing Water and If It's Love. And, If It's Love, I wouldn't have known that this song was made during, a time of lockdown and a time of anxiety, just to have a, kind of an upbeat song about, something maybe as infectious as a virus, but something like love, and that's great.
Well, I'm not the first songwriter to equate falling in love with the sickness. That's right. not an original idea at all. But I wanted to write something whimsical and also to make people smile. I think one of the reasons I'm whistling, and this is the first time I've ever whistled on record, is that when people whistle, they just naturally smile. There's something there. I think we all need a bit of a smile at the moment. There's a lot of anxiety in the world. The pandemic is very worrying. So I think sometimes music can give you that sense of relief, a sense of release.
Well, I'm talking with Sting. The new record, The Bridge, is due out November 19th. And speaking of bringing a smile to people's faces, I've been seeing a lot about this show, Only Murders in the Building, which is on Hulu. And I mean, I love Martin Short and Steve Martin, and I know that you played a role on that show. But now, what was your role? Because you were really playing yourself, but playing kind of a different version of yourself.
Let's say an exaggerated version of myself.
Okay.
I think my ego was kind of inflated. But they wrote a gag in the original script, and they said, "Would I mind, at all?" And I said, "Absolutely not." And so they invited me along, and a lot of it's improvised. A lot of that show is, it just whatever turns up on the day. But I've worked with them before on Saturday Night Live on a number of occasions, so that was easy. I met the lovely Selena Gomez, who's a fantastic actress. People are enjoying it. It's funny, and I'm just happy to be in it.
Yeah, just again, giving people a reason to smile, and I think after the long and storied career that you've had and continue to have, it's kind of fun to maybe see someone like you poke a little fun at themselves a little bit. I mean, that something like that is very relatable, I think, to people.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm talking with Sting. Again, the new record, The Bridge, November 19th. Sting has a residency right now in Las Vegas. So that's what he has been up to. And, I do want to play one of the new songs, to end the segment. But I did want to ask you, speaking of your acting roles, the new Dune is all the rage right now, right? Yep. And you played the role of Fade Rotha in the 1984 David Lynch adaptation. Wow. So have people been kind of asking you more about Dune as Dune is kind of the big movie right now?
I went to see it the other night and I was very impressed. I think David Villeneuve has done a fantastic job, and it's wonderful. So I'm recommending it. It brought back a lot of memories from 1984. Me wearing a rubber suit in Mexico City in 110 degrees. I lost a lot of weight. I was very skinny.
Yeah.
But we had fun as the Harkonnens. Yeah.
Yeah,
not nice people, but we had fun.
Right. Well, and my understanding is that character is supposed to come back. That's kind of the speculation, is that if we're following the story, that character would come back. Do you kind of have any ideas of who do you think would be good to play that? Yeah.
Have to be.
If it's not you, who would it be? Do you think
someone incredibly handsome,
right?
Charismatic, intellectual. Oh, there's plenty of those people.
Right.
I could play his dad.
Right, sure. Well, again, Sting here on the Currents Morning Show. The Bridge is out November 19th. Again, good luck with all these shows in Vegas. It's excellent to meet you. And I know that you've got, so many people that just love you here in the Twin Cities. Just great memories of when you came to the Electric Fetus record store and did an in-store. People just absolutely loved that.
Oh, it's one of my favorite record stores in America. It's fantastic.
Yep, it's like a gem of the Twin Cities, and we're lucky to have it. Well, Sting, again, I would love to play this new song, If It's Love, and a reason to put a smile on everyone's face.
Just whistle along.
All right, we'll do that. Okay. You are listening to The Current. Take care, Sting.
God bless. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.